Hey, Trisha. I'm trying to find me. Am I heard again? Now I can't find me, y'all. I'm glad y'all found me. The picture's blurred. Is the video blurred still? Do I look better? I look a little better. Okay, maybe I've got it now. Okay. Who all do we have here again? Let me start. Linda. Hey. Dee. Hey. Katrina, Sally, hey. Trisha already said hey to you. I'll read your names over again. Oh, Lord, that just upsets me. Trish oh, no. Get back right. Y'all. Kathleen, Katrina, Amanda, Glenda, AJ, Deneen, Marilyn, Christy hooked me up, Alice, Diana, I'm going all blurred and getting cleared back. Brenda, the newbie crocheter, Kathy, Mimi Cat Do, Sin, hey, Creations by Christy, Susan, Gracie, hey. Well, I hope I stay. We're going to try this for just a little while. If it doesn't stay clear or get clear, I'm going to just give it up for tonight. Thank you, Cheryl. Sarah, hey, Dina, Amanda Wright. I don't know who all I've said hey to and who I hadn't, y'all. Welcome, all of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so sorry. I do not know what's wrong. My Wi-Fi, I switched over to my other signal, whatever it is. And I thought maybe both of them had a up to the top signal. I don't know what in the world sometimes. Michelle, hey, Pat Cray Hollis. Oh, you've got to bless your heart, Trisha. Thumbs up, everybody. We'll try this again. Hopefully it'll stay clear enough to do it. Y'all can hear me okay? And whoever I miss, come back and say hey to me. Miguel, hello. Maybe I'll stay clear enough for y'all to see something. If it gets bad, I'm looking at, I usually click off this and go pop the chat out so I can just see what's saying. But I'm going to keep it on where I can see the picture of me, so if it gets too bad, we'll look at that. That flusters me, y'all. That really, really does. Hear me fine, but it's just well, I hate this. This is the third time. I don't know what else. I don't know what to do. Let me go over here and cut my fan off. It might be interrupting the Wi-Fi waves. Who knows? Did that automatically clear it up? Well, it's clear for a minute. Could that fan been doing that? I've had it on before. Well, maybe it'll stay clear. I won't have the fan on at all if it's. Why would a fan? It's not even near the router or plugged into anything close to it. If it'll stay clear, that's fine. Oh, this is your first time, Tricia. Well, this is the third time we've been doing this. Well, thanks, Denise. It drives me crazy when things like this happen. Katie Bear, hey. Missy, hey. I hate it if Melissa, sweet Melissa, hello, sweetheart. Hey, I hope you're feeling okay. Well, thank you, Tricia. I appreciate that. Uh, any of y'all that won't come to the Zoom, I'm going to be on right after this. Me and Nicole are. So, Becky, hey. There it goes. It wasn't all the fans' fault, was it? Thank goodness, Melissa. We'll praise the Lord for good days. I'm going to show y'all what I've been doing in my yarn that I have. I was waiting to see if we'll have let me show you first my little bag I got from Crystal at Coffee Cuddles Crochet. Is that, now look at it go bad when I'm trying to show my bag. This thing's so cute. It's an Erin Lane bag. And I got it at one of Laura's lives when she was doing our Gifts of Love. And I got it one day last week. Dago, hey, hon, welcome, welcome. I'm a bit blurred on the picture, but we're trying to see if I can get through it. Yeah, Lori, I know. How are you tonight, Lori? It's getting blurry and clearing up a little bit and getting blurry again. So, Donna Mako, hey, sweetheart, how are you? And Deanne Spencer, hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yep, hit the thumbs up, please. Thank you, Pat. I appreciate if all of y'all would, even though it's a terrible picture to be saying that you even like. Oh, me. Now that it's clear, let me show you my bag. It's going to mess up before I get it up there and show it completely. It's the prettiest little bag. And it's got my jacket or whatever you want to call it that I'm doing for my granddaughter's wedding that I'm doing with the willow yarn. Y'all aren't going to be able to see anything, are you? That's so pretty. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Joe. How are you? And Joanne, hey, welcome, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry about the picture being so blurry. Everything wants to act ugly tonight, I guess. I've got the back panel done on this. Well, let me turn it right. I think, yeah, that's right. This is the back panel. Can y'all see any of that? That's so blurry. Good grief. I'll hold it up right quick, maybe. Does that look better for a minute? No! Look what it's doing. Oh, well, that's the back panel, and I've got part of one of the front panels done. if I ever get a chance to just sit down and crochet, I don't know why I hadn't had a chance to here lately. It just seems like every time I start, it just messes up. So, oh, I'm sorry it's so blurry. Hey, Veronica steals the show. We're having a little technical problem here. We don't. That just aggravates me. Look at it. There it goes again. Just does it. Well, let me show y'all right quick. And I won't keep y'all this whole time if this is the way it's going to act. Because y'all don't want to sit there and look at a blurry screen. I got some of this Christian Amdahl. And I have to say it in my head because my family always tells me I say it wrong. Silk milk yarn. They tell me I put an N in it, which I'm sure I do, but in my head, I can't hear what I say for whatever reason. But this is a beautiful raspberry color. Can y'all tell that it's a... Y'all can't tell anything by as blurry as it looks on my screen here. That's terrible. But she's come out with the milk yarn that's a bulky number 5. And there's 145 yards in each skein. And I got 3 of these. Every time Crystal at Bag a Day orders yarn, if I hadn't already ordered it, then I end up ordering it. But I got my yarn in the day before she got her yarn in. Let me show you these while it's clear. I went back and did order these 2 shawl pin things. She was about out of them. Maybe you can see it like that. Yeah. She was about out of these pins, and I got this other one. I wanted one of them in whichever other kind of wood it was, the brownish looking wood, but all they had was this black. So, but that's what I got from her. I saw when Crystal showed the yarn, like I said, I'd had my yarn, but I saw those shawl pins and I thought, you know, I'm always thinking when I've got bucoodles of shawls, because I love making shawls, and I'm always thinking when I wear one, it'd be nice if I had a pin or something. Bright me, you know, I'm so brilliant all the time that. So I saw those that Crystal got, and I thought, yes, that's what I need to do. So I went and ordered them. And hello to everybody if anybody came in. Lisa, hey, have you been here, hon? I don't really know. Like I said, it just aggravates me when things mess up like this. Becky, hey. Becky Bramlin, have I said hey to you? And Jax, hey, I hadn't said hey to you, have I, Sugar Pie? I kind of halfway stay almost clear, and then poof, we go crazy again. Hey, Wanda. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Hey, Trisha R. And Gina. Hello, everybody. I've had a rough time. Karen, hey. Had a bit of a rough time tonight trying to get this picture clear, and it doesn't look like it wants to stay clear, but I appreciate y'all coming so much. It just Y'all just don't know how much this aggravates me. Oh, goodness. What all have y'all been doing? Marianne, have I said hey to you, hon? Oh, on here, Marianne? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, Laura, you're doing a temperature blanket? Oh, I've been saying I was going to do one forever. Oh, with crochet thread, Sarah. Making something pretty. Leela, hey. Having a bit of difficulty tonight, so when the screen just goes crazy, just say, well, that's something that ought to happen to Karen. And Julie, you're finishing up the back of a sweater. Oh, doing these moss stitch. Great. I'm going to start something and get it done. And Joe, you're working and lurking. Well, that's fantastic. Y'all just hit the thumbs up if you hadn't. I'd appreciate it. Um, Becky, you're doing an 8-pointed star Afghan. That's another thing I'm gonna do. I've got so many things. Oh, Michelle, well, that's, we got to get our granny moss stitch in there. As soon as I get this little jacket done, I'm gonna work on something with the moss stitch. Well, hey, Marianne, hon, I'm glad that you're here. I had enough trouble, and I'm sorry you got caught up in the twilight zone. Jody, hey, thanks for being here. You're working on a summer shawl. Hey, Alice, Jan. Jan, which do you go by? I know you're Jan here and Alice on Facebook, and I hadn't never, I guess, just asked which one, or do you just go by both? And Daigo, hello. Really, Julie? I hadn't thought that the moss stitch would, but it may be. I did a blanket a couple of years back now for my daughter-in-law, and I didn't really notice at the time, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Sandra, hey, welcome. We're just chatting right now. My picture seems to want to act ugly, so Alice is fine. Well, thank you, hon. I just haven't known. I always see Jan and I think, well, she goes by Alice, but maybe. Well, thank y'all all for being here and staying with me while I'm having all of these terrible picture problems. I bet if I tried to hold up what I'm crocheting again, it would go blurry on me. Watch. Watch it go blurry. It's upside down. Can y'all see that? No, it's going to go. Look at that. Go just as blurry as. I don't believe that. I believe anything could happen. That's. But. Well, I do appreciate y'all coming. I don't know. Do y'all want to hang around and talk, or y'all want me just to cut this short being I'm so blurry tonight? Yeah, the moss stitch is pretty. I love seeing, and some of the yarns that you can work with it, it just creates a beautiful, I mean, the fabric that you make with it turns out, it's just gorgeous. Oh, you're doing, I saw a tutorial. I never thought about the moss stitch in a corner to corner, but I saw a tutorial, just ran up on it, and I thought that would be a pretty blanket, C to C moss stitch blanket. I bet that's turning, I want to see that when you get through with it. Don't let me not see that. So but yeah, I saw that tutorial and I thought that would be just gorgeous. Oh, Becky, hopefully, the yarn is so pretty. I don't think the top can help but be pretty just because of the yarn, and I don't know about me in it, but when the dress came and it was just the, I mean, y'all, I could not, if I had taken it to a store and holding it up to match something, I could not have matched it no closer than ordering that dress and that yarn separately, and have it come together and be that close of a match. It's just perfect. I had another, well, actually, I'd ordered 3 dresses, and the other ones were fine and they were pretty, but all of the yarn was just a little bit off. It wasn't exactly what I wanted. That the colors, they were all different colors. I'd had a purple one, and now I forgot what the oh, it was a flowery one that Mr. Knott liked the dress, and I thought there isn't any of this yarn that I will make. It just wasn't anything that I thought, yeah, that'll look good with it, or this will look good with it. Nothing. So that dress came in, perfect match, and I said, something tells me to do this, I guess. I'll I will have to make a picture of this when I get it made, and I'll put it everywhere so y'all can see it. Is Laura here? Hey, Laura and Michelle Weibel. I hope I got that right. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. Um, I read a whole thing today about that, the process of the milk yarn, and it's amazing what they can do. This says, and I don't know if any of y'all know, I was going to get one of the, she sells, has been selling the Be So Baby and the little skeins, the little 50-gram skeins. That's a DK weight, I believe. Um, and it's milk yarn. And I thought it just said milk yarn, and this is the milk cotton on here. Um, and I read up, and the only thing I kept trying to look for was all the milk yarn considered milk cotton. And I couldn't find anything that just specifically said that. Said years ago when it first came out, it was costing so much that they would put just like 20% of the milk fiber with cotton. But that was, hey Kay, welcome. Having a bit of a difficulty with my picture staying clear tonight, but but it was amazing how they take the skim milk that's not fit for human consumption, and they turn it into a powder, if I can remember correctly what all it said. The powder, then they put it, of course, in the big vats and put it's run through with certain kinds of acid and all this stuff. And what it finally turns into is like a jelly looking stuff. And then that's fed through one of the strainer things where it comes out in little bitty strings of stuff. And that looked like big cotton bales of, they were fluffing all of that stuff around, and then that stuff is spun into yarn. So, hey, Marion, I thought it was, oh, we're still talking about babies, Laura. Yes, when little Laura comes in, my younger son told me that she should be bred, or if she's not, will be bred this summer, and she should be able to have it by or right after the first of the year, should be the time frame. So Laura is looking for twins or triplets, y'all. So we'll see what happens. But they also make yarn out of sugar cane. They can make yarn out of that, out of corn and soy. And there's a seaweed that's only harvested once every 4 years, I believe. And they make yarn out of that. And when it's made into yarn, it's like silk. I thought, how in the world, if you're going to try to cut down on the cost of something, I don't see that something only harvested every 4 years could cut down on the cost of anything. They said they don't have a lot of that yarn around, and I thought, yeah, I can understand that. So, but it was interesting. I go down rabbit holes, something terrible, when I start reading about how they process stuff and things that they do and all of that junk. I just get, I can read and read for days and watch videos over everything they do to it. So, but it was interesting. It was a lot of real interesting things about the different thing. And one thing I knew, that I had heard bamboo grows so fast, and bamboos, we always say bamboo trees, and this website I was reading said really bamboo is like a grass that grows, but everybody refers to it as a bamboo tree when it's not. And they cut it, said the bamboo can grow a yard in one day. I was like, wow. I'd always heard that it does replenish itself so fast that, it's something that's, there's abundance of it, I guess is the way it was put. I hope I haven't missed anybody else that's come in. I usually have this up bigger, but I wanted to keep an eye on how bad my video part was doing here. Oh, I was talking on one of my videos. I have recorded some videos that I'm going to post them to run during the week, this week. I'm going to try that because I just feel like I wait till, I always keep Hazel definitely, unless something major happens, every Tuesday and Wednesday, and sometimes Thursdays. But when I just keep her 2 days a week, I don't know what, I love being with that baby. She's not any trouble, but it just wears me completely out to go over. I guess it would be better if she came, it would be better for me not to feel so worn out if she came over here and stayed at the house. But Hazel, when the pandemic hit, right when, you know, she was just getting big enough to know what things were and everything. And so she wasn't around people really for 4 or 5 months. It was just about 4 months. I think it was just her and her mom and daddy and sister. And in that period was right before she turned a year old. And she was, when everybody kind of started being able to see her off and on, she was kind of like, I don't know about these people coming. So my daughter, just when I first started keeping her, then she was like, well, she's got everything over here at the house. All of my other grandchildren were born just boom, boom, boom. They were all born in less than 2 years of each other. So I always kept the 3 of them, but when they were little babies, I kept them, and they would come, you know, here to the house. Or I kept the boys when I was still working. That was fun, being talking to somebody and have a baby bust out crying in the background. But it was a situation where that was, you know, what we did. So anyway, since that time, that was Hazel's sister. Raina is the youngest of the older grandkids, and she's 13. So my house really hasn't had babies in it in quite a few years. So it was easier in the beginning just to go over there, and I was keeping her just one full day then. And then after the first of the year, I started keeping her 2 days. So, and she's happy there at her house. They've got, the living room, living den, whatever, in their house is one big, huge room on the side of the house. And one side doesn't have a door, but they put a gate up there, and then close at the back of the room. There's a door that closes. So she's got the whole big room to play in which that's fine. She just, you know, has a blast. But I guess just getting up and going over there, I'm just like, wow. And I hate to be that way because I love keeping that little girl. She's just precious. And, you know, I love being with her, and I will continue to keep her, and as long as, you know, I need to, but I just get worn out, y'all. Hey, Christy Turley. Hey, I've been running my mouth and haven't seen Linda's Yarn Barn. Hello, hon. How are you doing? I know you said you got to go back to work. How are you doing? The doctor said you could go back to work? I guess I hadn't heard if you actually went back to work. Thumbs up, everybody. If y'all hadn't, I don't know what I think mine got froze on 16 thumbs, so. Thank y'all so much for being here tonight. You're doing, well, that's wonderful. I've been having a lot of trouble with my picture tonight. My video is not showing up plain at all. Don't know what in the world has gone wrong, but it's absolutely going a little crazy. Well, y'all, I'm going to go on and end this. Okay. Thanks, Marianne. I knew when it never changed from 16, I said, we got stuck on 16. But, well, y'all, I love all of you dearly. Thank y'all for being here, and thank y'all for coming back when it was messing up in the beginning. I went on and just, when I went in this last time, I thought, I'm going to delete those 2 videos instead of the 2 lives that I first tried, instead of having them trying to upload you know, while this one was going, because I thought, well, maybe that'll, you know, keep it messed up. So I was doing everything I could to get a clear picture. I'm sorry I didn't get a completely clear picture. Crystal, Bag of Day is here. How are you, hon? Yes, everything's fine except for my video won't do right tonight. I am honored, hon. Thank you so much for coming. I was fixing to get off because this picture has been so crazy, but I appreciate you being here so much. You just made my terrible experience with my video being so bad by coming and being here. You made my night now. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Is Gracie coming? Hey, Gracie. Carrie, did I say hey to you, hon? Well, if y'all want me to stay on and us just talk and chat, oh, no, I won't delete this one. No, if it never played anything, I wouldn't delete. Crystal was here. Oh, goodness. You're right, Becky. You're having a spell. I'm having a spell. Oh, me. I've got to go watch Lisa's video from the other night. I missed that completely. So, hey, Alyssa. Isn't that right, hon? A nice toy box. Did I even say that right? I know I mispronounce everything. Thank you. Good. I said something right for a change. Oh, goodness, goodness. The crab hatcher. What's Laura being? I've missed something. Lori, we had some bad storms here in Georgia last night. Well, around where I was. Donna and Becky, I don't know if y'all had, we had terrible lightning. I thought it had hit trees right around my house last night. Because my house, it's in the middle of some big old oak trees. And I don't want to see them cut down, but every time a storm comes up, I keep thinking, oh, if that oak tree fell, it'd be terrible. The biggest one's in the front yard. We had a dead tree that Mr. Knott had been checking on having cut down. And last week it was raining so bad, there was this guy he'd talked to about cutting it down, came by and gave him a price for it, and he thought it was a little too high. So he said, well, let me just get back with you as soon as the rain clears up. Well, before the rain cleared up, the old tree fell down. So I guess that worked out for the best. Y'all had a rough night, Christy. That's right. I didn't think it came through here just ooh, and pouring rain and lightning and thunder. I mean, the whole house shook when it was thundering after the lightning. It was just like lightning, bam, thunder, you know, and that's supposed to be close together. And I thought, oh goodness, it's hit some of these trees around here. That's what I always, it was loud enough to wake Mr. Knott up. He doesn't remember being woke up by it, but twice it woke him up, and he doesn't hear, y'all. He flat can't hear with his hearing aid on, and at night when he takes it off, he doesn't hear. And the house was shaking, and he just kind of sat up and looked around like, what? I was like, that's fine. Go back to sleep. I think we're still here. So he was a sight, though. But yes, it had to be loud if he actually got woke up by it. I was shocked. I asked him this morning. He said, it rained pretty bad, didn't it, last night? I said, yes, it did. Do you remember waking up because of the thunder? No, I don't think I remember that. I said, okay. You slept through your earthquakes, Laura? Oh, my goodness. Oh, Marianne, y'all got tornado warnings now. That's terrible. I just hate to hear. Hey, Shar, how are you doing? Welcome and thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. I've been having problems with my picture quality tonight, so well, I am going to go on and let y'all go now. It's just going to keep going in and out. I really, yes, there is, Marianne. Nikki and I are doing one. Uh, but I do appreciate y'all struggling through this terrible video with me as far as quality of the picture, not bad video with y'all. I loved having all of y'all here. Oh, Deanne, I know that's, I love them dearly, but maybe if it would, I mean, I thought at one time maybe if we kept her one day and skipped today, but it just totally blows my whole week being that I'm not here at the house. And so I just get so worn out. And I look back and think, I had 4 at home with me every night. I don't know how, and most of the time Mr. Knott wasn't there because he was always out working. So my mother-in-law always used to tell me the Lord knew what he was doing when he gave babies to younger people. So I believe that very strongly. Hey, Joyce, how are you today? And welcome. We were just fixing to sign off here. My video quality has been so bad, I've kept everybody hostage long enough, I guess. Y'all don't forget to hit your thumbs up if you don't mind. I appreciate it so much. But thank y'all so much for coming and struggling through this with me. I wish y'all really could have seen the yarn and my pins and my jacket and everything, but I have done a video and I think I showed, yeah, I think I showed everything, and surely it'll be nice and plain and clear. Hopefully I'll check it out before I post it. So, but y'all, I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all do warm my heart each and every Monday night that y'all are here. And Crystal, if you hadn't left, thank you, hon. You have made my night. Truly, I appreciate it. But oh, Laura, you are right now. Well, that'd be great. Nikki had told me to meet her in Zoom. Well, thank you, Julie. I just appreciate all of y'all so much, so very, very much. Okay, Laura. Well, y'all know I love you all. I keep you always in my prayers. I truly do. But you know the most important thing you have to do. Keep coming back because I'm going to be here. And I do truly love each and every one of you. Thank y'all.